Welcome back to Dr. Don's Weather, broadcasted live from the rec center in the rain. But hey, we have made the best of it today. We have really had a good time, and Jackie Lee's got his icy coming across the river out there.
I know, Don. I'm telling you, he is. He brought.
Oh, wait, tiger blood. Okay, tiger blood.
Tiger blood. Ooh, see what you think.
Look at there. Boy, there's the camera up. I'm holding it up to the monitor over there for some reason. Look at that. See what y'all are missing? The icy truck is still here. Come on by and get you one.
Come on out. That's right. Come on out.
We're gonna be here for a little while longer. So if you're in the
Sure will.
southern Randolph County, Roanoke area, come on by and hang out with us and have a good time on the
Cindy and Dr. Don show. There we go.
Cindy and Dr. Don show.
And we started a long time ago, Don,
Yeah,
right?
we did.
Back in 2000, I think. So it's been the Cindy and Don show, and then Robin had to get in it, you know. So it was the Cindy, Dr. Don, and Robin show. Yeah. So.
Yep, she had to get involved in it. So even though we had to do things a little bit different this time, I think everything's turned out well.
I think so too, and I will tell you this though. I want to say hi to my husband, Nick Norrid. He is watching. He's watching. He is a weather buff, and he listens to you all the time, Don. He does, and he said you better thank him today for keeping us safe. So I want to do that first. Thank Dr. Don for keeping us safe.
Well, thank you, Nick.
We do appreciate it. We really do. But really, this is our 50th, and we didn't say this because it kind of got a little crazy, but we have two people that have been here the entire 50 years.
Really?
Pat Norrid.
Okay.
Okay. She started walking 50 years ago, has not missed a time. She used to walk the 25-mile route. Then she went down the 10-mile route. You know, then she biked, you know, for a while, and now she comes and she is on a walker. And Dawn, she's told us if she dies the day of bike hike or the day before, we'd need to roll her casket out here. She's that serious.
That dedicated.
Right, that she's that dedicated about from the Learning Center. She really is. And then the other one is Brenda Fincher.
Okay.
She has worked all 50 of them. You know, I mean, she helped start it. She was here with Ann Kirby and a lot of those that helped start it. So we're thankful for that. So I kind of do want to give a shout out to those two women that are dedicated. And Robin may have said this earlier, but Dawn, I think it's the women that got the Learning Center started. I mean, I really do. The mothers, you know, of adults with developmental disabilities, because back 50 years ago the school didn't service them like they should have. And it took, and you know, I probably shouldn't say this on air, but I'm going to say it anyway, but I don't have much faith in the government, you know, in the state of Alabama. A lot of things they do for people with disabilities, it's because of lawsuits, you know, that we had to do it. So I'm hoping though that we won't lose those, and I'm hoping that. But it took mothers going to the Capitol and standing on the Capitol steps saying, "We want services, we want things for our children." So you know, a lot of them, and I know Debbie Cash came today, and her dad, Mr. Vinson, William Vinson, was instrumental in helping get it started. I will tell you this story because my dad would appreciate this, but Leroy Cofield, my dad, worked at Hanley Mills with Don Vinson. So when they got it started, you know, the American Legion building, the guys that were actually the veterans and all gave us that building. It still belongs to them, but they gave us that building to open up the Learning Center. It had trees in the windows. It had no walls. It was bad. So Mr. Vinson would let some of his workers come after work. You know, he recruited them. So my dad helped wire it. So every time we have a problem, we cuss my dad. No, not really. We don't really cuss you, Dad. But we do blame him. No, but you know, a lot of people donated their time, you know, to come and help start it. So now we have a beautiful building. We keep it up. We have beautiful grounds, but it didn't start that way, you know. But 50 years later, we're still going strong, and we're thankful. We're thankful.
Yeah, and I know it's the reason it's still going strong is because of the support that the Learning Center has received over the years from the community. You know, the community really lifts you guys up every year, and like Robin and I were talking about, and I say this every year, but it's the truth. The Learning Center is the focus is the nucleus of the county. I mean, it is the social event of the year, Bike Hike is.
Right, and I will tell you this, I'll have to brag on Tanner a little bit, but I had filled out a grant, to get a grant from them for the bike hike, and we got accepted. And they sent me the email, but I read on down below the email, and the lady that I had sent it to someone else, and she actually said, if we don't give, we need to start giving. This is a very worthy cause, and it's also a very big event in Randolph County. So, that made me feel good. It made me feel good when people care, and they do. And I'll tell you this too. We actually were going to have a contest to see who would have the most people here today. I think I had the most family, Dawn.
Well, I know you did. The whole left side of the building up here was your family. And they won everything, too.
Didn't they, though? I noticed they kept calling the Clarks, the Browns, the Wises, they kept
Jackie done eat up everything out here.
Hadn't he, though? He's on his second snow cone, ain't he, Don? So, and he looks like he's having a good time with it right now, too.
It looks like it's complicated.
Don't it, though? Right. He's making it look a little complicated. Right? Yeah, I know.
He's trying to ignore us, but he hears
it.
it.
But he hears us. He knows it. He knows it. He's been around long enough. He knows. He knows. So, and look, can we get little Miss KES over here?
Yeah.
Little Miss Taylor?
Yeah.
Cody Taylor. Can you tell her to come in? Can you come around this way?
You can come around behind.
This way be fine.
Come on, yeah.
Hi. Can I get you right here? Hello, this is little Miss KES. Let's see, make sure we can see her and tell your name.
My name is Caitlin Taylor.
Caitlin Taylor. And she won KES, and she has been instrumental in helping raise money. She raises money for the animal shelter, and then she raised money for something like food. She was collecting food to give out at the food bank. So she takes her job very seriously, Dawn, and I'm so proud. I am so proud of her. She sure does.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
And isn't she beautiful?
Yeah, you are beautiful.
Crown and shiny shirts, perfect. But I did want you to make sure you said hi to everybody, okay?
You say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Are you having a good time?
Yes.
What's your favorite part?
Just seeing everyone here.
Yeah, this girl. She might end up running for office one day.
You might do it. You might end up running for office.
All right, see you, Jackie. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's the way we do it. That's the way we do it. You don't tell them what's going to happen on the Don and Cindy show.
There you go, or Cindy and Dawn show, whichever sounds best to you. But hey, I do want to just, like I said, Dawn, just thank the community because, what if we had this event and nobody showed up? What if we had the beauty pageant and nobody showed up? What if we had, but they do show up. And then we have, and I'm going to give a shout out to the ladies of the First Bank of Alabama. They came warm up day, had a tent. They're here today with free stuff. And they had a contest at their office. And they had cups, and you had to put money in the cups. And whoever won the most money has to wear a baby outfit. It's called a big baby outfit, complete with a popsicle, a pacifier. There you go, pacifier, and a big bottle too. So they're coming to the Learning Center Monday, and they're going to wear it and show us. But whoever loses, and I think it is Rachel Rampy, I believe that's who the loser was, or winner, I guess you said the winner was, and she's actually going to go around and be wearing it all day and go around places. So it's just fun, and we love it when businesses get in there and make fun. Make it a fun event. It's funny, it's fun, and it's wonderful. And they think of these things themselves, Dawn. We don't have to go out and beg people. They do it for us, and we're thankful for that.
And I'm going to need you to get me some photographs of that and send it to me.
I will. You can put that on there. You sure can. Now, we do have Miss Miss Bike Hike. Do we want to have her here?
Sure.
Okay, let me get, I'm going to holler, y'all. You come here, get on the air. Did you come in?
Come on, Miss Bike Hike. She's coming.
All right. You can. She's gonna get her mom's permission first.
Okay. All right. Well, while we're working,
Come in here. Can the girls come over here? Yes.
come on over.
Hey, you never know, right? Nobody's safe from us. Nobody. No.
You won't have to say anything if you don't want to.
I just want to introduce you, okay?
We just want to.
introduce you and let everybody see. Now, this lady won the Petite Miss Bike Hike, okay? So do you mind telling them your name?
My name's Lyra.
Lyra. Her name is Lyra. She got Petite Miss Bike Hike, okay? And now your sister, you slide over this way. Let's make her come over here. You get right here. And you come on and give us your name. We just want to know, tell them your name. And then she won Little Miss Bike Hike, Dawn. So can you tell them your name?
My name is Layton.
Did she say Lacey?
Layton.
Layton. Okay, Layton and Lyra. And I will tell something. I want to tell something about these girls. They come from good stock, Dawn, because let me tell you something. Melissa Hughes is their grandmother.
Okay.
She's the one that's been in hot competition with Samantha Baggett, Dr. Sam.
Yep.
And they have raised money. So see, these girls are just following in their grandmother's footsteps, and we appreciate them.
Absolutely, they are. Thank you both for coming by. Y'all are both just beautiful.
Aren't they, though?
Thank you.
All right. Okay, thanks. So, let's see.
Well, that's good stuff.
Melissa and Samantha had that hot, but Melissa starts, you know what she told us? She says, give me a few weeks to rest and then I'm going to start again.
Yeah.
I mean, she gets the people, she works at Genesis, the weight clinic, and I mean, the people that come in there, she has auctions. I mean, they raffle off stuff. It's just great. It's just great.
And Genesis is one of our partners here on Dr. Don's Weather and supports us. And we appreciate Melissa and the entire crew there at Genesis Weight Clinic. Well, we're going to wrap this thing up, I think, Cindy. We pulled it off again.
Hadn't we, though?
What-
We appreciate you coming.
What are we going to do for the 51st to top this?
I know it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe me and you can hop out of a plane or something. If I tell you what, if you'll donate $10,000 and the plane and the insurance and the backpack or what's called parachute, Dr. Dawn and I will jump out of a plane on the air.
Ain't happening. There's a lot of things you might could talk me into, but I'm not jumping out of a perfectly good airplane. Ain't happening.
Well, I didn't say it had to be high up in the sky, Dawn. It could be sitting in the parking lot. We're just gonna jump out of
Oh
it.
well, that might happen.
Right.
Didn't we
You
do
gotta
something
listen.
like that one year? What was it? It was
Somebody took them up.
Sheriff. Was it Sheriff Colley took somebody up in an airplane?
I know.
And I don't remember if it was bike hike or not, but
Well,
it was.
I tell you, now, they did have some, and one of the sheriff took Robin up, and she got very nauseated.
Yeah.
They were doing flips and trying to really, but it was raising money for the Learning Center. How crazy were we? We hopped in the plane and went up and rode. We sure did.
We've done a lot of crazy things, and I'm all in favor of doing crazy things.
Me too.
But I ain't jumping out no airplane.
It don't have to be up high. Remember, it can be sitting. We didn't say it would be flying now.
Well, we could bring one in, I guess, on a trailer and
right, and
put a
just hop
mattress
out
on the
of it.
ground and just hop out
Hop
of it.
out. So
Yeah, well, okay. You might could talk me into doing something like that. Absolutely.
Almost.
Thanks, Cindy. Thank you for taking time to talk with us on the air, and we appreciate it. And thank you guys for letting Dr. Don's Weather be a part of this every year. And I hope we're here 50 years from now
Me
doing
too.
the same
Me
thing.
too, Don. Me too. And you and I will be what? I don't know.
Oh, 106
65, maybe.
or-
No. Yeah, I know. I was gonna lie now and say, but yo, gosh, yeah, 50 more years. You know, you may be seeing our ancestors sitting here doing this. We don't know, but we do know one thing: we'll still have the support of the community, and we will still be here. We will.
Absolutely. Thank you, Cindy. Let me take one more look at the weather before we start breaking things down, because we've got some showers and thunder showers continuing across the area. They're not severe at the moment. As we look at some heavy rain moving through southern Randolph, across northern Chambers, the heavier showers lined up right along the I-85 corridor, really from Peachtree City down through LaGrange, then into the Auburn-Opelika area, down into Montgomery, and some scattered heavier storms back down into southwest Alabama, south of Demopolis. Now, we're going to be watching for the possibility of some of these storms redeveloping this afternoon. We did have a threat of severe weather earlier this morning. We were under a severe thunderstorm watch for several hours, but that has been canceled, and we don't have anything severe out there now. However, if we get some breaks in the clouds this afternoon, especially along and north of the I-20 corridor, we could get some destabilization of the atmosphere, and we could see some pretty heavy thunderstorms, maybe even some marginally severe storms develop across North Alabama, North Georgia. And it really all depends on how far south this front sinks before it stalls. If this rain mass makes it into South Alabama and it stalls out down there, then we could see some showers and thunderstorms develop again this afternoon between the I-20 and the I-85 corridor. However, if it stalls where it is right now, then what you see is what you're going to have pretty much the rest of the day across East Alabama and West Georgia. We'll monitor this for you very closely on our way back to the studio, and if there becomes a need to go live for severe weather coverage late this afternoon or this evening, and we'll have it for you here on Dr. Don's Weather. There's also a slight chance we could see some severe weather on your Sunday as well. We'll be watching that possibility also. It has been a fantastic bike hike, another great year. Adam, slip around here. Come around behind me. Adam Slay's just walked up on set here. You caught me on my last break. We're fixing to tear it down and hit the road. How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm outstanding but improving.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I understand that. I know you guys have been very busy. It's graduation season. You got all kind of stuff going on over there on the iSchool Sports Network.
Yep, but I want to come talk about the bike hike for a minute. And I know I'm late. I know I'm late, and you guys have probably already.
I love your colors there, by the way. I like the orange and blue. Go ahead.
There ain't no orange in here. That's called yellow. That's if you look at the back of it. We'll get to that in a minute, though.
We'll call it orange.
But Robin had reached out to me, and this is number 50. And you and I have done many of these throughout the course of the years and everything. And my mother, I can remember her riding the lawnmower.
Zoom Zoom Betty Ziegler.
Yeah, there you go. She was instrumental. She loved Robin Hall. She loved the Randolph County Learning Center and what it stood for. Everything that she wanted to promote it. She wanted to raise money and everything like that. And the amazing thing to me, Don, is over the years, and we can reminisce here for a minute. And I know you probably got to get out of here, but I can remember when the goals back in the late '80s, early '90s were $30,000, $50,000, and everything. Doggone it, Knight Enload raising $50,000 by themselves. And what a tremendous asset. But I want to say something about this county. This county comes together. There are people out there that would lead you to believe in this county that it's not good. But when it comes to crunch time and things like this and other things, what a great place.
Absolutely it is. And that's what I miss about living here in Randolph County. Of course, I'm fortunate. I live in an area that's a lot like Randolph County in numbers of people and caring about the community and everybody in that county. The only main difference between the two is our population quadruples 50 times on the weekends because of all the tourists up there in Northeast Georgia. But the center of the town is pretty much the same as Randolph and Roanoke, and it is something special. And those type locations are very hard to find. They don't exist just everywhere.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And we're blessed here. And you lived here, for a long time. I've lived here nearly all my life. Not, there's probably been about 10 or 12 years that actually more than that. But for the most part, I've lived here and I love it. I don't want to go anywhere else.
Absolutely, and I always enjoy coming back to Bike Hike because I get to see everybody, get to hang out, and I love those neck hugs too. So we got some of those today as well. So we wrap up another Bike Hike, 50th annual. We move forward to next year, and we had a little weather problem this morning. We had some heavy storms in the area, and the weather really didn't turn
out to bring it with
I know, and something that Jackie Lee brought up or made me think about earlier, I think this is the very first time I've actually ever covered severe weather actually in Randolph County on Dr. Don's Weather.
Hey, that's probably true.
Yep.
I watched you this morning. Henry was there this morning, and so I was watching you and trying to get things going. But that's pretty cool. But I had to laugh when only Don would get to come to Roanoke and Randolph County, do the bike hike, but bring some severe weather.
And then after I did my first two breaks, the internet decided to go south, and I didn't think we were going to get back on, but it finally did come back up.
Before you get out of here, you got to let me do something now.
What's that?
You got to let me give
Oh,
a plug.
no. What?
No.
What?
No.
It's not. It's the wrong color to be anything bad.
Well, you said something about my
Yeah.
shirt.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's the Bison.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
So
You got the high school sports on the
Yeah.
front. I like that.
Yeah. So you know
Where's
that-
mine?
You know that Matt and I are fixing to take a trip tomorrow. We're going to Yuma, Arizona.
Are you really?
Yes.
You know that's where Samantha's moving next month.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's good. Well, tell her to be prepared for being hot. But Southern Union, the Lady Bison, the softball team,
Okay,
is
I'm with you
making
now.
the second ever in the history of the program, their second ever appearance in the national tournament.
How about that?
Last week they won the conference,
Yep.
the Alabama Community College Conference, and they're taking a trip to the national tournament to compete for the national championship. They're the number 14 seed in it, and Matt and I are going out there. We're leaving in the morning. Of course, I can't go without Matt.
That's right.
You know, I have to take my resident hey, you're Dr. Don on the weather, and he's Dr. Don for my heart.
I got
But Matt and I are going to take the trip, and we're going to broadcast the games.
Cool.
We can broadcast up until, I don't know, game 29 or something like that, and then ESPN has
Takes it
the
from
rights.
there. Yeah.
And everything, but I got to give a plug for them. You know, Southern Union, they put nearly $15 million just in the economy of Randolph County.
Absolutely, and they support us too. So yeah,
Yes.
anytime you want to talk about Southern Union, you have an open mic on Dr. Don's weather.
And the same with me, and
That's
you know,
cool,
but the softball team actually is leaving this morning. They actually may already be in the air. I
Cool.
can't. And Coach Brandon Cobb. Taking him out there, and he's since taking over as acting head coach. He's done a tremendous job. Took over in a bad situation and everything, but we'll have audio only coverage on Monday afternoon from Yuma, Arizona at 1:30 local time. Yeah, 1:30 local time, Arizona time.
Right.
But that's 3:30. They do not observe, and I don't want to confuse anybody because Matt confused me. They don't observe daylight savings time.
Right.
So it'll be 3:30 here for our broadcast. We're going to do a couple of shows, live video shows during the day. We're going to have breakfast with the Bison, and then the afternoon at bat. So anyway, I'll shut
No,
up. because
that's
you know-
cool. No,
You know, you and I could sit here and talk for days.
Absolutely, we could. And that's good stuff. And
And wait. One last thing.
was that's thunder.
That's thunder.
Wow.
Yeah. One last thing. Don, I appreciate everything you do. You know, you sit up there in the mountains, and now you got fiber. You can pump things out, and I'm really excited for football season.
Yep, me
but
too.
from the bottom of my heart, everything you do for us, and everything you do for high school sports, and then everything you do for Randolph County and the weather in East Alabama, thank you.
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that, and looking forward to being working with you guys coming up this football season. And yeah, with the changes in our internet situation up there, I think there's some interesting things we might be able to do down the road. Folks, that's going to do it. We're going to get out of here, and I'll be back in the studio in about 3 or 4 hours. And again, we're going to watch that possible redevelopment later on this afternoon. And if it does happen, we'll have coverage for you, and we'll watch the weather for you again tomorrow. If not, I'll see you back in your first thing tomorrow morning with your next primetime forecast. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Dr. Don's weather. Thanks for joining us.